Hey, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. What up guys, this is Monkey Figure Reviews, and today I am back with another update video after a busy period. We'll be discussing upcoming Portrait of Pirates figures, or the P.O.Ps. We'll be talking about information about the figures that we know as of today. So I originally wanted to do this video after the Ben Presto one, but I got too busy, and since then there have been a lot more information released about the upcoming figures. So it's quite a list, but I'll try to keep it short. Firstly, I just want to talk about the War Hancock SA Maximum that was released in February, around 2 months ago. This figure honestly is amazing. I don't think I talk about this figure at all. Yeah, but it's really amazing. I don't actually have it. I didn't get it at all. But it's a really awesome version of Hancock. It's more dynamic than the ones that we see. We have her sitting on her snake, Salome. Salome is in this time around. I hope that's the right way to pronounce the snake's name. And she's just kind of sitting on it with the snake forming a heart shape. So really cool, really beautiful. One thing that was preventing me from getting this figure was the price tag. It's really expensive. I think it's more expensive than the Whitebeard Maximum, which is pretty insane because Whitebeard Maximum is an absolute masterpiece, right? But it really depends. So if you have the cash, you love Hancock, I think you would definitely go for it. Now I think one thing I just want to talk about is kind of funny or strange, is that I think this Hancock is actually smaller in scale than your usual P.O.Ps. Like, just look at this photo where it's next to the P.O.P DX, the what's this called? The 3D 2Y version, and they're all sort of in the same line. And you can see like Hancock's proportion, like her legs and stuff, is a lot shorter, seems a bit smaller in size and scale. So I think it would be kind of disappointing if I got it and I didn't know, because I think that they could easily make it slightly scaled up a little bit bigger to kind of match up with previous P.O.Ps. I've even seen a photo of it next to the SA Luffy version 2, and they seem like the same size, which is pretty weird because Hancock is a lot taller character. Yeah, so I don't think it will really display well with your P.O.Ps. It doesn't really scale well with other figures. Probably just look good on its own. Yeah, so but if you have no issues with that, I think it's not a biggie. Another thing is that I feel that this face is the best one that we've got of Hancock so far in terms of likeness to the manga, to the anime. If you look at the previous P.O.Ps, even this two over here, they just seem a little bit off somewhat, and they just kind of never really got it exactly right. This time around, I think they have done a wonderful job. This is the most like the manga, or the way Oda drew Hancock's face. Okay, so enough of this. Next figure is coming out, or rather has already come out in certain places, is this BB version of Nami. I'm not sure how many, or rather which version is this, because there have been so many BBs of Nami that came out previously. I'm not a fan of BB. I don't think I ever will be. But those of you who are a fan of BBs, I'm pretty sure you will get it anyway, because you usually go for like this kind of styles, right? And these styles are usually made to appeal to collectors like you. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk much about it, except that I think this glass of beer or whatever looks amazing. Like, the details look super cool. The foam, the tilts of it, that's badass, man. I wish they'd done more things like this for other figures. Next, I think this is really hot. It is the SA Maximum Zoro 3000 World version. This will be released end of the month. I heard it's gonna be 24th of May. And a lot of people has been talking about this since news of this figure was released last year, I think during Zoro's birthday or something. Yeah, it is a very dynamic figure of Zoro using his 3000 world attack or something. We can even see the base is kind of saying the attack's name. And the base itself is of course very different, which is a really, really good thing. The pose itself is just also so much more awesome. I swear Zoro always gets awesome figures. Almost always. Alright, and I just kind of wish that they gave him a head, or yeah, I guess a head that has him with the bandana on, because usually when Zoro attacks, when he's serious, he always have the bandana on, but I don't think it is there. And similar to previous Maximum figures, it's usually without any interchangeable parts. Yeah, but other than that, I think overall, like, the flow of his outfit, the design is just really, really badass. Like, his hair looks awesome. Like, kind of like he's using haki, you know. I'm sorry I don't have a photo of a close up of his face, but his face looks dead serious and super awesome. But it looks kind of funny with his lips, because he's kind of clenching a sword, and it's kind of realistic, but his area around the mouth may look a bit weird. Okay, next figure that is gonna be released, I think it's also coming out in the month of May, this month. It's a Choppa figure, and this is called the OT version. I have no idea what OT stands for, no idea, and I checked myfigurecollection.net, and I don't think anyone knows what it means. But it's basically like a baby, or like a super kiddie version of Choppa, dressed up like a cake. It's kind of sitting on a pancake on its own, and there's just I don't know, dressings, designs on his horns, his head. Yeah, I'm not a fan, but I can see people who like Choppa or is a big fan of Choppa will definitely get this. I'm not a fan of cute Choppa, which is basically how he looks like post Timescape. I miss the old Choppa back when he was introduced, and even in the Alabasta arc, he looks really like a little like awkward kid. Yeah, instead of this like cutesy baby all the time. So this is another photo. Yeah, it looks pretty good, but I don't think that this figure will interest a lot of buyers or a lot of fans. Alright, now this is popular. This is what's the name? This is Hina, Rear Admiral Hina, and this will be released in July. I think a lot of people is excited about this because we are getting like a marine, and also like a different female character. She definitely does, I think, have a lot of fans going on, but this figure itself looks amazing. I think when you just look at the outfit itself, the shiny gloss that they gave to her suit, if they're gonna keep this on the actual product, I think he's gonna look amazing. Absolutely gonna be stunning. The cape itself is like a pretty standard marine cape. She's smoking. Yeah, the colors is just generally a standout. Really beautiful. And you can, yeah, I think you can put the sunglasses down. So that's one thing. One thing that we can do. My problem with P.O.Ps nowadays is that we don't get to play with many accessories anymore. It used to be the big selling point. Like, you buy a figure and you can display the figure in different poses with different things. But nowadays it's just pretty standard, kind of like a date fix figure. And yeah, it seems like you can remove her cape too. So maybe the head itself is removable, and just kind of take out the cape. Yeah, but seems pretty cool. And this is her next to Garp and Sengoku. You can really tell, right, just how P.O.P has really evolved. I think when you look at Garp was one of the earlier Marines that came out. Look at the uniform. It looks so bad compared to the newer ones like Sengoku. Sengoku's one is really good. I have him, so I can tell, like, in real life, it looks really beautiful, the uniform. and for Hina itself is an upgrade too. Yeah, I hope they like do a re-release version of Bbx. I don't know, maybe even a post timeskip version in a different suit. That would be awesome. But of course, this figure is still pretty badass. Got off topic. Next, we're gonna talk about is Snakeman. Snakeman is coming out in August. Snakeman Luffy. So this is a figure that I said I've been saving my money for. I missed out on Bowman, the first Luffy Maximum, and I'm still beating myself over it to this day. And I told myself I'm not going to miss this one. I'm not going to miss Snakeman because he looks absolutely amazing. Just look at like the smoke or the steam surrounding him. I think in fact this figure looks better than Bowman in terms of like the way the details on the steam itself and a little shading going on. He looks magnificent, absolutely beautiful. Just more shots. So obviously this is him in the Whole Cake Island second outfit while he's fighting Karakuri. Yeah, unfortunately you can't really display him with Karakuri because the Karakuri scale is kind of like, you know, scaled down. So not really the actual character scale, but if you want it, put them side by side facing each other like they're fighting is still possible. Yeah, so this is generally, when I look at this, I just told myself I have to get it. Yeah, even those hair that is standing up, just beautiful, and you can see the shading going on here, and I think in certain parts of the smoke. Right, this is the legs there. Really nice details going on. Even the this fur on the pants. Okay, so his face is just looking really fierce, and I think we even got like the teeth, one of his tooth that's fallen out during the fight with Karakuri. So that's really cool because it's like sticking to the story, even though I think afterwards he grew his teeth back. Yeah, but I think this is the first time we get a figure of Luffy missing a tooth. I really think so. And even looking at his chest, that is really well sculpted, and also like the marks on his shoulders and stuff. Okay, next we have Reiju BB. Once again, I'm not a fan of BBs, but I'm a fan of Reiju. I love Reiju so much. I'm just not been impressed with the figures Mega House had came out with her. We have one of her in like the lounge outfit, and then we have another BB of her. This is like a semi-red suit. I'm not sure why they just don't do a figure of her in a full red suit, because I'll buy the shit out of that one. I love her in a red suit. She looks like sexy and cool at the same time. Yeah, and this is like what is this? What is this even? What is this like a red suit bikini? And her body proportions is just wow. Absolutely skewed. Look at this. What's going on here? Like her boobs is bigger than her than what, like her stomach or something. Crazy stuff. Yeah, and I'm not interested in this at all. I'm just really hoping that they do a red suit, full red suit Reiju. I will love it. I will definitely get it. Now, next we have Carrot P.O.P. limited edition. I think the colored photos just came out a few days ago or last week or something, and I think it is really good. Just that I'm not a big fan of the character, so we will not be getting it. There's other photos. I think she looks really, really cute, and I'm really loving the colors on her. It's just kind of different. It's almost seems like it's a bit fairy tale colors scheme compared to your usual One Piece character, and more colors on the figure. Usually it's like single color, or like you don't have a lot of colors. It's like Zoro is like green, Luffy just kind of have his red and blues. So the base itself is also a lock, so that's pretty interesting. I really like how they are not doing with the standard bases anymore, or they try not to. Another shot of her wearing her gloves. She looks really cute. And if I have the money to spare, I'll definitely get her, but maybe sometime in the future. So her gloves, like the claw gloves, are also interchangeable with probably different arms. I don't see them as being kind of just put on, so they're probably different arms that comes along. So there's one thing that we know, at least, that we can play with, but once again, not a lot to do anymore nowadays with the One Piece P.O.Ps. There's a close-up of her face. You can see that she has a nice little blush on her cheeks, and yeah, she just looks really cute. Okay, and of course, oh sorry, I think a Carrot is coming out October. I missed out on that. And this one is a reissue of VV. I think this is the first BB version of VV. This is coming out in August. I'm not sure why they are doing a reissue. I wouldn't think it is that popular, but that is how it is. Okay, just some shots of her. I think she's supposed to be biting her lips or something, but over here it just seems a little weird with her mouth. Right, next, another Maximum figure that will be coming out in November. This time round, it is Ace. We have not seen a colored prototype yet, but I assume it wouldn't be a long wait anymore. This is kind of how he looks like in a dynamic fighting pose, and it seems like the base is just gonna be red flames. So I'm really excited with how they'll be doing this figure, because previously with the flames, usually for P.O.Ps they did like those translucent PVC material, right? The see-through translucent colored ones. And I wonder if this time around they will do the same thing, or they will change it up and make it like a solid plastic, kind of like the S Culture's Ace Fire, you know, it's just like solid. So really looking forward to see how it's gonna be like. You can see his head just kind of flying off to the side. This is also the face, and based on this, I kind of think that it doesn't really look like Ace. Maybe it's without a freckles or something, but it just seems a little bit off. Yeah, but maybe it could be the lack of color too. So going to see how he looks like when the color is on. Also, his torso seems to be really badly twisted, like insanely twisted. Like you just try and twist your body now and see if it's comfortable for you. Yeah, especially the chest, right? The chest is just like, going out towards this direction. But we'll wait and see. So this is how he looks like next to the Whitebeard Maximum. Obviously, in terms of character scale, it's not accurate. This is just gonna be how it is. I'm not sure why they made a fighting version of Ace. So they I think they are going along nowadays with those like fighting maximums. So it's like S Cultures, Figure Colosseum, but P.O.P. Yeah, it'll be badass if they are planning to do maybe a pre-time skip Blackbeard to go with this guy. They will look good together if you have the both of them. But that's just a suggestion that probably Mega House will not listen to. Now, these are other news that have been released recently. So we're getting another Nami figure, Portrait of Pirates Limited Edition. This is coming out in March, right? This is coming out in March next year as of now. We have no idea what it is, but one thing we know, it is not a BB. Attention, ladies and gentlemen, it is not a BB. So excited to see what version of Nami this will turn out to be. A lot of people have speculated that it could be her in some sort of Wano outfit. Could be like the ninja outfit, or her with the what do you call it? Like her in the bathtub? No, the bathhouse with the towel only. So it depends. I think if she's in the ninja version, I'll probably get it because the outfit is pretty sexy and pretty awesome. Next, we have another Tony Chopper 2. Not sure what is this going to be. I think a lot of people were kind of anticipating or wanting like a maximum of Chopper, but seems like we're not getting it. Instead, we're getting a limited edition. I'm not sure if this is gonna be some sort of weird, tiny, like those cutesy version like as we have seen previously, a cutesy version of Chopper, or is it gonna be like a normal, different, dynamic Chopper that we're going to get? So this is coming out in February. Alright, all next year. I'll obviously do videos again when prototypes or pictures have come out. Next, this is in March, we have Momonosuke and Otama. So all these are Wano stuff going on. Wano spoilers, I guess. Two little kids. It's pretty interesting they are doing two of them together. I don't think we have gotten a lot of that. Two characters in one, sold as one item. I think the previous one is the Corazon and the Kid Law. Yeah, so looking forward to see how they go with this. I'll probably not get it because not a big fan of both of them. They're just some characters as of now. Maybe the storyline will make me change my view on it. Yeah, and we have already gotten a Momonosuke figure back then. This is actually a pretty good figure. He has like a pervertic face that is, I think, is pretty awesome, and I want to get one of him sometime in the future when I get the opportunity. Okay, and next we have another BB. So we are back to BBs again. It is the War Hancock Bbx. Not sure what is this gonna be. This is gonna be released in December 2019, so end of this year. Nothing that we know as of now, but just know that another BB is coming for those BB fans out there. Now, coming to the end, it's been quite a while talking. My mouth is getting tired and my voice is getting tired, but this is like funny, super funny, because a lot of people has complained once they saw the news about this. So we're getting SA maximum of Bakkin and Edward Weevil. So if you don't know who these two are, if you don't remember, I don't blame you, but they are the self-proclaimed ex-wife, and son of Whitebeard. Right? A lot of people are complaining that why do they choose to make the next maximum after Ace on these two figures? Because first of all, they don't even have that much screen time. They're not that popular in the manga and anime. And so many more figures that Mega House can be working on, like maximum, right? Like I mentioned, it could be a maximum Chopper, or a lot of people has been asking a buggy P.O.P. Even a maximum one of him in post-time skate looking massive. I think that would look pretty awesome. But instead, we're getting Bakkin and Edward Weevil. I personally can sort of understand if they want to do Weevil because he's kind of a Shichibukai, and there's just been this Shichibukai series or line in the P.O.P going on. Almost, if this figure actually gets made, every single Shichibukai will have a P.O.P figure except for Buggy. Seriously, Buggy, like one of the earliest characters that came out in One Piece since when I was like a kid, you know, and they have not made a P.O.P for Buggy. It is insane. Everyone loves Buggy. He is like Buggy the Clown. If you don't get a joke, like, you should check out online. Like, he's the most insane person. It's just crazy, and no reason why they should make Bakkin like the mother. Some people speculate that it's because they want to do like the Whitebeard family. I don't think that makes any sense at all. And she looks ugly, to be honest. No one's gonna buy her. People might buy Weevil to kind of continue or finish the Shichibukai series thing, but that's it. So I am not sure if this is like confirmed, because we have seen cases where P.O.Ps have been cancelled before, like Lauji. I think there was this period where they were going to make Lauji from the Doflamingo family, but the backlash was so huge that in the event eventually they cancelled that figure. So we will just keep our eyes on these two figures on the news. I wouldn't mind a Weevil, but really I just honestly think that there are a lot more characters that we can have a maximum figure on. Okay, so that's what I have as of now. I think I didn't miss out any upcoming P.O.P figures news, so we'll probably wait a time period again, and then when news comes out I will do a P.O.P update video again. I will probably soon be doing update videos on upcoming Banpresto figures and also Figuarts figures. We'll see how it goes. I'm still owing you guys the Quantista Zoro review, but it will come very soon. Thank you guys so much for your attention. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to join this family. If you enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up. Any questions, do leave them in the comment section below. Honestly, I just want to hear what you guys think about the future of P.O.P as we see today, because there was a period where it was just BBs, and ever since they came out with the Reborn Maximum line, things seems to have gotten a little bit better. Still, BBs are still there, but at least we're getting more characters, more different stuff. So let me know what you guys think. P.O.P is probably the most famous, most liked series for One Piece collectors. Alright, thank you guys so much, and see you again. Goodbye.